Yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. There we go. Yeah. And tonight, man, we're going to talk about faith, y'all. Y'all know faith is real powerful when you use it the correct way, honestly.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, man, we're going to do it tonight, y'all. Today is the last day of KWANZAA. Imani is the name on today's day, and the word is faith. Man, Swahili is my new language. I'm going to start talking Swahili to y'all.
That'll work.
But y'all know, man, we got the panel tonight. We got Mr. Michael and we got the VICTORY. You hear me, man? My man say he got the victory. Victory. Let's start you off with the word of the day, man, on this word of the day.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to be here. If y'all been watching the news, everything that's going on, we had the thing that happened in New Orleans and Louisiana. We had
Right.
Vegas. Uh,
Mm.
it's horrible, but we here, we made it. Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa. Um,
Yeah.
all I want to say, faith.
That's
The faith seed. That's what it is. So yeah, what
the
you got, Mike?
what?
Huh? And I said, the Bible speaks
You say
about
the
having
faith?
seed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What you got, Mike?
What's up, fellas? What's up out there, everybody? Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. We back at it again, like we never left. But
Yeah.
Imani, faith, what we're talking about, the belief in things not seen. You know, a lot of times people, at least for us, when you start talking about faith, everybody goes toward the religious aspect. But
Mm.
there are three different contexts of faith. So you got your religious aspect, the personal, and the philosophical. And they all vary a little in what they are, but we're talking about believing in things. And as far as Kwanzaa goes, it's a belief in ourselves, our people, and the righteousness of our struggle. That's what Dr.
Mm.
Moringa came up with and reflects the deep spiritual and religious traditions of African societies, including the belief system of the Akan, which is what I was saying last week when we were talking about the subject and the strong role of faith in communal life across the continent. So, believing in these things that are unseen, this is what we're talking about tonight.
Oh, yeah, man. I like that, man. And then you got to remember, too, now. Everyone believes that faith is a good thing, but then you have faith that you have people who believe so strongly in a bad thing that that's their faith, the demonic faith.
Hmm.
You got the people who have the vain faith. So you got to remember, we have more than the laws of the land. We have universal laws that create our real selves. It creates who we are because we live inside of these faith zones. We live inside of these things that are so-called our belief system. And then that's what we ride with. So don't always think faith is about gospel and we're going to believe in God and all that. You have some people who believe in the devil as well. So that's their faith.
Right.
So, or I ain't going to say the devil, I'm going to say the demonic side of their thought process. So we
Hmm.
also always have to, dive into both sides, the yin and the yang of everything that we do, we speak about on this platform, because it's so true, man. Because I know, just like that guy who drove through the crowd in New Orleans, he had to have a drunken faith because he thought he can get drunk and drive. It's like we have to
Hmm.
realize, man, these people, they get off inside of themselves and they don't want to listen outside of themselves. They believe in what they believe in so strongly to where it's like, it's like my lady, she tells me, don't you drink and drive. And I'm like, okay, I'm not drinking and driving. Or don't text and drive, or don't look at your phone and drive, So it's a lot of
Hmm.
things that when you just by yourself and you thinking on your own, you thinking your way is the right way, and it's not. is not the correct way. It may be the right way because your right is your right. We can't take that from you. But the correct way to do things is in a order. So we have to really understand what that word faith is, man. And if you realize, man, a lot of words derive from Latin terms, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't never. We got to speak about language one day to where we got to figure out why all the Latin words, we get all of the Latin words. You see what I'm saying? So what was that about, from the beginning? But that's another subject. I ain't gonna get off into that. But I just wanted to, just make sure that we touch on all sides of faith, because I want everybody to see how, faith is just not a God-based thing. I ain't gonna say it's not a God-based thing, because whoever you serve as a God, that's your faith system. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's perfectly said, because the fact that you mentioned, some people, oh man, don't drink and drive. Well, I don't drink and drive. I sip and swerve. But it's like, hey, do this. So it's like whatever you tend to believe, that's how it falls. I can say that I play the lottery every week, or I get scratch offs or whatever. Oh man, I don't believe in that. Well, clearly I do, because I get them a couple of times a weekend. I mean, life is a gamble. So, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, trip. I had mentioned to you what happened, and it's like, I'm in a whole different state right now. Thanks, Apple.
Yeah.
But so it's like, it's all good. Anybody can find my stuff. But if I had that negative faith base, oh man, shit, I lost all my information, like my credit card, African American Express, all that stuff was in there. It's like, okay,
right.
But because of my faith level, guess what? It's at home now.
Right. That's real. You gotta love that kind of faith system, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
They believe in, if a black cat cross your path, bad luck. Walking on the opposite side. That's more like magic, not faith.
That was old slavery thought process, man.
Yeah.
But
that was a lot going on with those old black slavery sayings. My grandmother used to believe that a rabbit's foot was good luck, but it wasn't lucky for the rabbit, and he had 4 of them. So I don't know. That's the way I look at things, bro. He had no luck, but he made 4 other people lucky.
Yeah. Oh man. But that's big though, man. Once we really understand what we really believing in, you'll see the change. You'll see the things that, like, faith has to grow on some people. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be in relationships, a lot of people be in situations to where they don't believe in that person enough until that person improves, bring more confidence to the situation, brings more awareness or knowledge to the situation, to where people start to build their faith in people. Or then you'll see a company like Apple go from 12 million to 1 billion, or whatever the case may be, and then you see the faith, people start to buy more. So we have to realize that faith grows on you as well. A lot of things that we really want to see in this world, we just have to have that faith system within ourselves. That's what self-development is. That's what you learning who you are is. That's what that means. When I say you need to learn who you are, understand the triggers. What makes you mad? What makes you happy? How do you want to be loved, and how do you express that to your partner? Or how do you want to be in business with somebody? How do you express that to them? So we have to realize that faith is something that can grow on you as well.
Yes. It's true that. And they say that like I was just mentioning the 3 different concepts of faith, but the dictionary is saying that the belief or trust in something or someone, altering without requiring empirical evidence. For when you get up and walk out your door in the morning, you basically have faith that you're going to make it to your destination, because you don't think anything about it. You're just on your way. And like with a different context, You got the religious context, which is basically the trust or belief in a higher power, a divine plan, or spiritual principles like Christianity or Islam. Then you got the personal context when it comes to faith, and that's all about self-confidence. So we're talking about even the aspect of being narcissistic. What you
Right.
got, but that's like going overboard with having too much self-confidence or faith in yourself. But you need that faith in order to survive because if you don't have confidence in yourself, nobody else is going to have confidence in you. So that's faith. And then you have the philosophical version, which is faith is were seen as existential acts or trust in life or the universe. Because a lot of people don't believe in God, so they don't see that religious part of it. But you got a lot of people that believe in manifesting and these things, or they believe in the universe. Or they'll say, "Well, the universe is going to give me this, or I just got to put this out in the universe, and I'm going to get what I want."
Yeah.
So these are the three different contexts of faith. But most of the time, when we as black people start talking about faith, it usually goes to religion. It goes directly
Yeah.
there. And,
And they
you know, go ahead.
Yeah, and they mainly talk about like when we was growing up, you know, people we had the kind of faith where we believed that a man was coming out the sky to save us. And that was the
Mm,
craziest thing because we were taught that in the church that we paid our money at, you know, to believe in something that you know that you can live that you really are that you have within you already. You know, it's
mm,
crazy because they try to tell you, hey man, you have to wait when you got a superpower and it's not about waiting. You know what I'm saying? It's about having patience, but you have to be aware of where you headed and what you really want out of this life that you live in that you only have one of. So if I sit around, if the preacher tells me every Sunday, wait on the Lord, what does my mind say? My subconscious mind is telling me to be just still
mm,
and don't do these extra steps that I need to do. They're not explaining to you the whole gist of what the faith really is or what you know what Christ consciousness is. Because
mm.
we all have that Christ consciousness to where it's like our gut feeling about something. You know, that's when you really start to believe in things, and then you're gonna know when you don't believe in something because your stomach go get the queasy. You start getting nauseous. You don't want to be around a certain situation, and then you start like, oh man. And that's when COVID came about. Let me say that. Let me go back to that. Now that's revert back to something that where people was all I'm talking about before COVID. You used to hear all these people speak about, oh, I got faith and faith. And soon as them
All
people
right.
said you gotta wear a mask and you can't go outside, everybody, oh, stay away, spraying people down. It's like, bro, come on now. What kind of faith do you really have? You know, you got demonic faith 1 minute, you got holy faith the next minute. You don't know what these people was doing out here. So I get what you're saying with them features, man. I mean, you know, it's so much different stuff that we have to really start analyzing and listening to and start
Right.
questioning. Yeah, we don't question enough. We go along with what the news say. We go along with what these preachers say. We go along with the people with money. You don't know how they got their money. You don't know unless you did the homework on them people. You
All
know,
right.
we can't keep on having faith off into a blind system. That's what we do as black people. We have so much faith into these blind systems because we were taught that growing up. You got to believe
Right.
in God. Well, who is God? You got to believe in a higher power. You got to believe in Jesus. Well, who is Jesus? Oh, we told you that in this and that book. You know, it's like, nah, man, who is he? Y'all reading from a textbook that was revised, that was written by somebody else that got this many versions of. So who is this cat that we speaking of? So how do I believe in
Mm-hmm.
him so much to where I lose my own train of thought, where I lose my own insight rather,
Right. Right.
instead of eyesight. I like that
And
topic when we did that.
say it again.
I said I like when we did that topic, eyesight versus insight.
Right. Right. Yeah, that was a good one. Hey, but now that you say that about the Bible, I looked it up to see how many times is faith mentioned in the Bible, since that's what we as black people always go back to. And now it says it appears a different number of times depending on which translation that you get.
Uh,
For
oh,
example, the King James Version is mentioned 247 times. In the New
okay.
International Version, 458 times. The New American Standard Bible is mentioned 280 times. And they go on to explain that the number varies depending on the translation because people translate words differently. For example,
Yeah.
the Hebrew word for is imuna. It's the Hebrew word for faith, but it can be translated as faith or faithfulness. So there's a difference.
Mm,
Then they
yeah.
talk about in the New Testament, you got the Greek word for faith, or it's called pistis, and it's translated as faith, belief, or trust. So depending on who translated and who wrote it,
Right.
you're going to get different meanings. So all
Yeah.
these different versions of this book, like how can you trust everything that's in it? Because some things are getting mixed up. It's like reading the book, The Art of War. I've
Right.
read that book a couple of times, but you got different translations. Depends on who wrote the book. It's never an exact translation.
Because if you was to go to the
I
Mm.
book,
speak fluent German, huh?
if you was to go to the book of Brooklyn, New York, we have Faith Evans.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Homo
Boy,
drunk.
that dude right there, man. Got on Faith Evans singing that good music, man. Man, that's a trip, man. Yeah, Faith something there.
Hey, children
But
think
yeah, go ahead, bro.
like, oh,
I'm laughing.
I'm gonna name my daughter Faith, but you an atheist. How that work?
Good question. That's a good
They
question.
let you know, man. They let you know right there how people really just like they not really in tune with who they are. That's when you get out of alignment, when you start, just because you don't have a Mercedes, you name your child Mercedes. That's like you gotta start thinking about these things before we do it. So faith to me, bro, I'm telling you for real, it's just my real belief system. It ain't even about, I ain't gonna say trust, but I'm gonna say just confidence that something is. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust. I know trust and confidence go hand in hand, but and faith and trust go really hand in hand. But I believe just like you take the word trust out, you add the word faith. But confidence, man, and that things really are what they are. That's my take on faith because I already know if you read a book or if you shoot a jump shot enough, everybody already be like, it's like when Steph Curry shoot the ball, people know it's going in.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, man, well, that's why he's so confident now to where he's throwed a bit up 40 yards out and walk right back down the court. Like you turned your head on the ball ain't even left the air, bro. But that's that faith that you got to have that, hey man, I already practiced this. That's what I tell people all the time. Rehearse your future, practice your future. You practice when you're playing the violin, you practice when you're doing the piano. And the thing about it is, you learn about designer clothes. You learn about music. You can sing every song, but you don't know the body parts that you have inside of you that's working. You feel me?
Yep.
So we got to learn to make this word faith more than just a word or more than just somebody's waiting on God. We have to really start to do our due diligence and look into these words and then pull out a bigger definition than what's on and what's inside of the Webster.
Right, right. And
Oh,
shoot, even in the Bible, where they say that faith without works is dead. So
could you?
See
you
that?
got to have you got to have a belief, but you have to put that belief into action.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
ain't gonna get just because you say, "Well, God gonna give me this, God gonna give me that." You be sitting waiting forever. God ain't gonna give you nothing if you don't put an effort to get it.
and command it. That's the
Yeah.
beauty
Right.
of it. We don't realize prayer is not begging. Prayer is not, oh, please God, give me. That's not a prayer. That you're begging. You got to come in there and say, hey, man, yeah, I got this or I got that. I command that I get this. I command that I get that. That's what the gods understand. They understand authority.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to talk to the police because you don't feel like you have authority. You talking to the police in a weak manner. That's why they feel like they can do what they want to, because we're not talking to them with an authoritarian voice. It's
Right.
like me when I
Mm-hmm.
speak to them. Hey, yeah, what's that? Oh, okay, yeah. Go that. You see, when you come to them like a man, they look at you like, oh man, we finna, what do I want to deal with? I'm not
Right.
coming. I'm not talking to you. I'm not cowering down when I see you. I got faith in a God that's way bigger than you. So whatever you got going on, that's not my business. You had a bad day. You better fix it before you get to me. You
Right.
know, that's not my
Right.
business.
That's it.
But yeah, man. Once we get this down, man, and into a system of like the KWANZAA principles. Let me say that too. We get this system down, man, we're going to start seeing a change. We're going to start seeing a difference in our community, because a lot of people don't have the faith they need because of the policing, or the government doing a lot of talking, but not a lot of action. People talk about, oh, they don't have faith in Trump, but Trump has done things. He say it, he do it. That's the only people I like to deal with. I don't care if they Republican, Democratic, left wing, right wing, up wing. I don't care, bro. That ain't my business. Who that man is, as long as he take care of policy and he do what he's supposed to do, that's the person I got faith in. Them the people I believe in. Talking about it, yeah, I don't know who them people are.
Right.
That's like
Right.
in the hood. Go ahead. Yeah, we don't talk about it in the hood. We just do it. But yeah, I'm here, man. Go ahead.
What was you about to
I
say,
get
Victory?
Hmm?
yeah, I get too
Hmm?
deep.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say that faith begins within yourself. Like a lot of people have more faith in the government or have faith in their surroundings versus, you know, they fail to realize that they're gods because they're so caught up in religion. And it's like Keith
Yeah,
said about the command, like I don't beg God, I don't beg for nothing. No, I'm not an
right.
atheist, but I know how to pray. I know who to pray.
Mm-hmm.
I know who I am. So I'm not, oh Lord, please give me. No, if you're a Christian, go about like whatever your belief is. I mean, the Bible tells you that you should pray, pray without ceasing, right? So pray and command. That's why it tells you that you need to remind God of what He said in His Word. You also have to remind
Mhm.
yourself of what you promised yourself. You said 2024
Mm.
year. Bitch,
You
like
still ain't heard it yet, huh? 2024 was your year. You
Wow.
still you
yeah,
still wake
It
you still waking up at 10, but
yeah.
2024 your year. You still getting up at 9:30. Come
Yeah.
on, man. What you doing?
Resolutions that they had like 2020, 2010. None of that stuff kind of passed because they're so used on like they're so used to having New Year's resolutions instead of New Year's revolutions. So it's like
mm-hmm.
Ooh.
we supposed to
Ooh.
oh, this like all the stuff I did last year. Last year was great, but this year gonna be even greater. I command it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody stop me but
Now,
me. Like I enjoy
I've
bad,
been seeing it.
but I
I've
like
been seeing it, brother.
yeah. It's
I
like I
appreciate you.
appreciate it, man. It's like I enjoy sports where it's like it's depending on me. Like if I play around a golf, I can't say, "Oh man, you done missed that. You done missed that birdie." I can't blame anybody else but myself because I
Hmm.
so organized sports, organized religions. Yeah, no, but other than that, I need to have full control of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's the real deal. But yeah, we have to,
Yeah.
we really do. we have to become disentangled from our past thoughts if they wasn't the thoughts of you being powerful. You know, we got to unlearn to relearn a lot of things because we have been programmed for over 100 decades, 400 decades of this, man. So when you find
Right.
yourself stagnant, you find yourself not really knowing which direction you really headed in. Take a bunch of deep breaths, breathe, inhale through your nose, deep breathe out your mouth, and you just really have to start decluttering your mindset.
Yeah.
Empty your brain out. Get rid of all of those negative or doubtful thoughts. Fear and doubt has killed so many things. So many people have died from fear. So many people have died from doubt. You got to change it, man. You got to walk in confidence, walk in power. Let me say that.
What it is. Walking
Just like
power.
my man Victory walked in power. He taught me some game. Boy, he said he lost his wallet, but it's an Apple wallet, so everything is on a lock and key.
Yeah.
I ain't no Apple had wallets that you can lock up. Come on, Apple. Apple got some stuff, man. Hey, mail my man wallet back home. Boy,
Hey, look,
that's some real
Right.
faith right there. Hey, man, I ain't worried about nothing.
now I'm in Vermont. Ain't nothing
Now
stopping.
you're in Vermont, still
Wow.
traveling.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this new stuff. You can put your credit card on your phone. So you
Yeah.
can pay by your phone.
Yeah.
You ain't got to
Right.
pay no more with a card. You ain't got to have nothing but a phone.
That's it.
Yeah,
They have all
yeah.
my license, everything on my phone. And if I lose my phone, I'll use my tablet to lock my phone and then locate my phone.
That right there. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's this, but yeah, that's what we need, man. So we can keep on being confident in what we're doing. See, a lot of people use these tools that they give us, man, in the wrong manner, and then we start talking about, oh, social media is a bad thing. Social media was meant to connect with friends, but don't get off into the side shows. You got a bunch of circus
Right.
clowns on there too now.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
at the same
Mhm.
time, it was invented to communicate with family and friends that you can't, that it's not in your same city. So y'all can
Right.
communicate and laugh and joke, but not for you to be on the side show and use this platform to make money from. You know, it's a lot of things that we have to do, man, that we can change. And I gotta really, I gotta get me another card so I can register that card so we can start monetizing. They keep on asking me for a credit card, but I don't trust sometimes. I'd be like, y'all took money before from me. I ain't ask y'all to take no money. But
So you ain't got
I'm gonna get
faith
a
in the system, huh?
Look,
I
you
ain't got faith in Meta. Meta, I don't have faith in y'all, cause y'all be robbing, man. Y'all be robbing.
look, that's all they do. If anything, you can go to Walmart, get on prepaid cards. They're gonna send you a plastic one in the mail, and
Yeah,
you can utilize that. Because
right.
honestly,
Yeah, that's what I'm.
yeah, because when I used to like do my when I used to do other activities, I
Mhm.
didn't. They gave me all my funds on that card.
Right, right. And
That's it.
that's what I like about it. It's a preload. You can reloadable cards they have over there.
And
So that'll be easy.
loadable cards.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So it's like, hey, I work the system that works for me.
Okay, that's
That's
what I'm gonna
it.
do tomorrow.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
faith.
man.
I don't fall
So
on
we
this
can do something else. Yeah, you got faith you ain't gonna fall.
fall on this mountain tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what I do love though, man. So once we get into a algorithm of faith, then your habits become your body. Your body, you know, it becomes your stomach, you know. So we have to start remembering how all of our organs are connected.
Mhm.
And that way we can have a system where we can teach our children how this system really works. It's like I was telling I forgot I was telling my daughter, my second oldest, I think when she came there and I was explaining to her how we have to create our own system to where we're not looking outside of ourselves for it to work.
Right.
You know, because it's like if you go to a job every day, you're looking for that job to create your income. But when you come up
Right.
with a system outside of what a dependency, let me say that, then you have enough confidence to build from that, and then people will start wanting to collab with you, want to start become a part of what you have going on, because that's they see how you creating a system out of nothing. You know, whoever made the internet, you know, the same thing. They created a system out of basically thin air.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's true.
nerve cells that wire together, fire together. That's what Joe Dispenza always says. Nerve cells that fire together, wire together, or wire together,
Hmm.
fire together. Yeah, yeah. And I like that. I believe in that wholeheartedly, man. Because it's definitely a system that we have to build and grow from, man. That's what I love.
Yes, yes. Hey, when we was talking about the about Kwanzaa, we were talking about. Well, I was telling you about the Akan tribe. So
Yeah.
I went back since I was thinking, who are the Akan? What are these people?
Mm.
Since Kwanzaa or Imani is based off of their belief systems. So in the research, I found out that the Akan are a major ethnic group in West Africa, primarily located in present-day Ghana and parts of the Cote d'Ivoire, which is, I want to say it's the Ivory Coast of Africa. And they are known for rich cultural heritage, traditional governance system, and historical contributions. And they, the Akan actually spreads across a large part of Western Africa and is part of the Ashanti Empire, or the Ashanti Empire actually came from the Akan.
Oh, okay.
And their significant roles they played a very significant role in their resistance against the European colons. I can't even talk. The European colonization. Now, then they start talking about they have a unique naming system for their children. So they name their children based on the day of the week. For example, what was it? Kwame is a name for a male child that was born on a Saturday. So
Oh,
they have some things that
Kwame.
are kind of crazy. Yes. And then they use a matrilineal way of tracing their history. Meaning, like, how we always trace our lineage based on the fathers. They base theirs on the mother.
Yeah.
So it says they trace their descent and inheritance through their mother's line, not their fathers.
And what
So
tribe
they
is
were
this again?
the Akan.
The Akan.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Go
remember when
ahead. What you got?
I was about to say, because I mean, not to get off subject, but the fact that you brought up, they name their kids based on what day of the week is. And I have
Mm-hmm.
from Asia, from China. So we used to joke with them and say that, how'd you get your name? Like your mama threw a spoon against the wall and whatever sound it made hitting the ground. I ain't like name. And it kind of reminded me of that when you're talking about the names with Africa. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those jokes. Those were the jokes right
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that was.
But nah, that's why a lot of people don't stray too far away from that name because
bless you.
not only Africans, but like your name has power to it. Like your name
Mm-hmm.
have a bunch of people that want to change their names, for whatever reason. Like if somebody's chasing you to try and kill you, you want to change your job, that's cool, but I know your name not Bugatti. So, so
That,
what's your name? Not your stripper name.
yeah, I'm gonna change my name as soon as I get this check coming in real good. I'm changing my name. I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna disappear. I know what they looking for. They looking for the money. I'm disappearing. I got faith. I got faith that I know how to get out the way.
We're gonna be doing these Skype.
Huh?
I said we're gonna start doing these podcasts on Skype.
On Skype.
Got to get me a private VPN number. I don't want y'all to know what computer I'm calling from.
Man, I can show you how to change your IP address, but
yeah.
let's get it done.
VP, what they call a VPN number?
Yeah, your VPN. It's like if I want like you can shoot me a text or whatever, or like I don't even have to be by you, but I can tell you like trying to sell without getting flagged. I can tell you where you are. It's like you call me, I could type your number into my computer and it'll tell me where you are. It'll coagulate like your exact location from your IP number. Wow. That's the same thing that the cops do.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, same thing with you lose your phone. I mean, you can go to like find my phone. It's gonna triangulate like exactly where your stuff is at. It's gonna show the IP. The bomb threat, they can locate the IP off of. So same thing.
Right.
But I mean, I would.
Okay. Come on, then. The chef hackers. Chef
hacker.
Oh no, that's cool though, man. That's cool. I ain't even realized that. That's something else. But yeah, man, we definitely I feel like we're gonna be greater this year because I don't know if y'all know, but 9 is the birth year. I mean, and that's what this year is a 9. The 5 and the 2 4. So this is when a lot of things get birthed, man, and you're gonna do your spiritual speaking, do your spiritual healing, and that way you can start to see some different things, unlearn your stuff, and once you feel it come inside your head, you just block it out. Be like, nah, we ain't talking about that today. And that's how I stopped, gossiping and doing this old kind of thing. People used to always come to me, and then you hang around people for so long, and then I think I was in a depressed state anyway. So I didn't have no faith in nothing. I felt like everything was falling apart. And so I picked up some traits from people to where I know it's like, that's not even me, man. What am I doing?
Right.
And then I climbed myself out of a hole, man. I was depressed every day. I didn't believe in nothing. And all of a sudden I said, it was one of them hits in the forehead. Like, hey, wake up, man. Get back to who you are. You don't do that. You don't do this. So you steady. And then I kept talking to myself until I got to this point to where I'm at now, to where I just got to get better, man. You can't be just thinking that all things are going to change. Things don't change. You make things change. You speak your life and you create change.
Yeah.
Everybody, you got so many people, they sit around and they wait on God. God ain't waiting on you. It's like Mike said, faith without works is dead. And he don't even hang out with people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Most High don't even hang out with them pretenders.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff goes back to the stuff that we say every day too. Like the negative stuff you say about yourself. Because if you say enough negative things about yourself, you start to believe it. Yeah. So you can't do it. You got to. I mean, I was listening to somebody and they was like, well, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, wait, you can't be saying stuff like that about yourself. They were actually joking, but I'm like, shoot, don't even do it as a joke because your subconscious mind does not know the difference.
Not at all.
You start talking and you start believing, and it's going to put you right there in the position of what you said. Because what they say, the the power of life and death is in the tongue.
Yeah.
So
It's in
what
the
you
tongue.
say, whether it's about yourself or somebody else,
Yeah.
it's there. You speaking it into existence, and
Yeah.
you build. It's like your subconscious is taking whatever you say, and it's using what you say against you as faith. It's like the subconscious believes what you said,
Mhm.
no
Mhm.
matter what it is.
Because
So,
that's the body is just going to do with the body. It's just like we don't even pay
mhm.
attention to how we move a lot of times. We don't even be in control of our bodies, man. We should think before we make these steps, but we don't think. We just walk. We just keep moving. Like, oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. And it's not even really like that because if you can make 2 steps to your left, now you might be faster. Get to your destination a little quicker. But we so mundane sometimes where we just like people be like, man, why is he driving like that? Because I am not on the highway going 50. I'm not gonna do it. The speed limit is 65. Why would I be on the highway going 50?
For real, for real. I know.
It makes sense. But I had the
Mhm.
confidence to drive and do what I feel like I need to do, man. Because I don't want to be I don't want to be the type of person, man, to where cause see like this, I look at it like this. You'll drive so slow to where you really forget to where you going,
Mhm.
man. Have you ever
Right.
been behind somebody? You just really just you start thinking about other stuff instead of where you headed. You just be driving real slow like on a Sunday, and you just like, you know what, man? Oh, I didn't even see that billboard before. Oh, look at this. You looking all
Mhm.
around. Your faith ain't even in where you go. Like, man, get out the way.
Hey, that's
But
a
that's the
daily
people who not
occurrence for
confident.
me, man.
Yeah, that's the people who
Yeah.
not confident. I know people be like, boy, this boy just be rambling off, but I try to implement certain situations off into the words that we speaking about. So that's what I do, y'all. I know y'all be like, man, what is he talking about? Because I bring the situation into, I use examples from each situation so we can see it on all
Yeah.
aspects. But yeah, man, the
Man, man.
key, like I was saying, but the key to breaking your habits is to become more observant so that once you start realizing, oh, I don't have faith in this or I don't have confidence in this section, you can bring it about, with more observation to yourself. And you start watching. Have you ever talked to yourself in the mirror, man?
Mhm.
Yep.
I was talking to myself in the mirror the other day, man, and it felt so good. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
woo. I had a real powerful conversation with me, telling me to get it right, man. It's 2025, man. You got to get it right, man.
When you
So
gotta take
now that's what go
oh,
ahead. Uh,
that's when you gotta take Michael Jackson's words. Start with the man in the mirror.
yeah, start
Mhm.
with the man.
Literally.
Y'all know that's one of my favorite songs, man. I'm gonna start with the man, and I'm gonna have him change his way.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
But I had made a post, man, the other day, man, and it was like it said, don't turn the words off of people. Turn people's words off and start turning their actions on. If they're not doing the actions, them words are just, and them the people you stay away from. And I said
Right.
it on the live that I did, man. We can do business with our family members, man. We just have to do business with the right ones.
All right.
We hear these
Absolutely.
cliche things. We hear people with the cliche sayings and these everybody says it type of business, and then we take that and run with it to where you don't even know how your business can work with your cousin. You and your cousin was best friends growing up. Why y'all can't work it out? Y'all done worked out, all the other foolery. Why
Mm-hmm.
you can't work it out with your cousin about business because money's involved and we stress over money too much, man. True
That's
enough,
it.
things are going up, money's coming, but you manifest that money to where it's supposed to be. I could say this bill needs to get paid, this bill needs to get paid. I tell the money where to go. Not saying I have the physical money in my hand. I'm speaking that I'll speak the money into that bill, or I'll speak the money into that situation to where okay, boom, you going right there. You coming in next week and you going right there. You know, it's just little tricks you play with yourself, man, because you are the creator. So once you tell me I'm a creator, I'm gonna start trying to create. You hear me?
That's it.
And that be the thing that a lot of us don't do, because we'll be like, I'm a creator. It's like going to these motivational functions. And you motivate you, yeah, we gonna do it. Yeah. 2 days at the house, you back on the couch. And where the people at?
Yeah.
You don't have that cheering section no more. So you don't believe in nothing right now. You had so much faith in that man on the stage, you was willing to give him $2,000 to get started with your course right now.
Yeah. Right.
As soon as the course start, you don't hear them cheers, and you see people buckling down. Now you like, damn, I'm not even motivated to do this course right now.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
Happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
Grant Cardone had
You see,
$30,000
go ahead.
ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
A great lineup. 3-day event.
Yeah.
All right, pay $30,000, go to it. Chill, you know, feel pumped, motivated, everything for maybe the first couple of days. The first no you get, fuck this, and gone.
I'm done. Because you don't have nobody there to break it down for you in your terms to where you can understand. You got to remember, it depends on your teacher. Who is your teacher?
Yeah.
Who is teaching the class?
Yeah.
Because if they can't talk to you on your level, hey, it's time for you to leave the class, because you're not gonna really understand. You're not gonna feel what they're doing. It's not gonna feel good to you. You know, a lot of times we have to have that feel good stuff for us to believe in things. You know.
You're right. That's why all these people go to church, for a feel good message.
Right. Exactly. That part right there.
That's it.
Willy Wonka,
yeah.
Sugarcoating shit. You're going to hell.
Right along with the pastor.
Oh my God.
You're going to hell.
Yeah, that's what people do. They be putting these idols before they superpower, man, before they higher power, rather. You know, you can't put anything before your higher power and expect to have a great result. It just don't work. So you got to have faith in that higher power, man, to where it's like, hey, man, I'm walking side by side with this guy. I know him. He knows me. So we got to be right. But then you got some people oh, look at Michael Jordan, or look at LeBron James. They're my favorite. How is that your favorite? And them be the people who stay stuck in them same positions for 4 or 5 years. Can't move. Can't flap them wings, man. You got to learn how to flap them wings in a whole room. Huh?
You know, a lot of it seems like it's people. You know, we all know money is nothing but a tool. But it seems that most people have this thing that money is what they're worshiping. They're chasing money instead of attracting money. And it's like they spend so much time worrying. Their mind is so much on the bills or the debts that they stay stuck in bills or debt. But money is just a tool to do the things that you want to do, or to buy the things that you want to buy. Nothing more, nothing less. But what they print on the dollar bill, in God we trust. And it's like everybody is looking at that dollar bill as God.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people stay stuck. They're putting their faith in money rather than in God himself, or even trusting in themselves enough to go out and get what it is they want.
Well,
So I'm like, my sisters, they still. No, I was just about to say, my sisters, they still put out, these posts where they got a stack of money, and they put say yes or amen or Jesus or something, and this will be yours in 24 hours. All of them still broke. Ain't got a dollar to their name damn near. but they still putting up these posts. So what is your faith in? Because obviously they ain't going out to get the money. So,
I can tell you where it's
but
at.
they
It's in a New Year's Eve
where
resolution. They
Is it
be
the red?
in the cabbage and shit. That's where it's at.
Every year.
You
Every
go
year.
you go to Brazil, jump over 7 waves in the water and make a wish over every wave that you jump. They want you to pour some cinnamon
wow.
and blow it.
Hmm.
Brings you. It's almost like that.
Okay.
That you wasting seasoning. Stop it.
Right?
Piece
Wow.
of salt, throw it over your shoulder. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, man, but we got to get, hey, we got this book. This is the book. As a Man Thinketh. It's a pamphlet, really.
Mm-hmm.
As a Man Thinketh, man. This is the book. I promise you. It'll help anybody in any situation. You're gonna see some words that you don't know. That's when you get your pad and paper out, your
Mm-hmm.
pad and pen out, and you write them down, and you start to learn new words. That's the beauty of reading, man. That's
Mhm.
what people don't realize. That's how you get more confidence in yourself by reading different things. So when you see a word, you write it down. That's how you give yourself more confidence, more faith in this world that you're living in. I just feel like we can do better, man. We can do a hell of a lot better. Quit talking about each other.
Yes.
Start running up to each other. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. It's true. We can do
Mhm.
much better. Like we don't have faith in each other. That's a big part of a problem.
And I want to say this. I want to say this. In 2025, stop allowing people to bring you their problems.
Like it.
Stop
Yep.
allowing people bringing you their problem. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I tell people in a minute, oh, wait a minute, excuse me. That's about you and somebody else that's not here. Okay, I'm gonna have to pass on that conversation. Excuse me. I don't mean no harm, I don't mean no
Right.
disrespect, but I can't be involved in that because that ain't gonna get me nowhere. That's some information that I don't need in my brain, and it's not gonna take me to where I need to go. Thank you for not sharing.
Right.
Thank you for
Thank you for
not
not
sharing.
sharing.
You hear me,
Nice.
man? Yeah, man. We
Yep.
gotta we gotta learn to say no, man. Because your energy goes where your energy flows, man. And if I get myself into another funk of depression, or if I'm around them type of people, now, man, I think I self-inflict. Be some self-inflicting going. I'd be like, you the dumbest man on the planet. You go backwards like that. But
Right.
like Dick Gregory said, I think if Dick Gregory was the truth on this one because he said once you put the glasses on, you can't unsee the truth, man.
For
Right.
real.
Yeah, you can't unsee the
For
truth.
real.
That's what I love about certain stuff that we read or certain things we hear. Man, we get the best. I take the best out of it. I don't take what's
Right.
negative in there. I'm always gonna be like, okay, yeah. Oh, he said it like that. I love words. I sit there and read the
Mm-hmm.
dictionary all day. Mm-mm.
It helps when you're dealing with other people too, especially when you dealing with people who think they're smarter than you.
Oh,
Yeah.
phew.
You know how to talk, and you talk with confidence. You using the right words. Yo,
Yeah,
it's a whole different ball game then. But you go
yeah.
in there, you can't even make a complete sentence without people ain't gonna take you serious.
Right.
Not at all. Not at all. And they're not gonna listen to that.
Uh, no,
You know,
and that ain't
that's
even
what
the
I had
people
to
that can
learn.
probably help you.
Yeah, I had to
Hmm.
learn that when we first started this show. Certain words, like me and you, we used to always have that because you would tell them in a minute, yeah, all women or all men. I'd be like, Mike, we can't say
Right?
all. It can't be every. I'm not part of the
Yeah.
all, so we can't say. So that's why I love this platform because we growing on it, man. We're building, we helping each other get to a better place. So we got faith in this system over here to where we know it's working.
Right.
We done had different people on here. We done had people in the background that's narcissistic, and we've had people just, they go take out the trash in the middle of the show.
Yep.
Yeah, we done had guests on here, man, that wasn't guests. So we
Yeah, we have.
but we are in a better space right now, y'all, man. We appreciate everybody, man, because it's been a long ride, and we've grown so much. We've seen the big changes, the things that we know have worked. We know things work, man. We see Alejandro go from working for somebody to working by himself for himself with some sauce on the side.
Ain't it
Yeah,
the
man, you gotta
truth?
get on back to the house, man. I gotta get my sauce, man. I'm going to cook these mushrooms and put me some sauce on them things, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I used the sauce yesterday. I went and bought some
Yeah.
ribs. Hadn't had ribs in
Uh-oh.
forever. I'm like, I'm going to try them
Uh-oh.
today. Yes. Yes.
We gonna eat them today, huh, mate?
For real. I enjoyed them.
Nah.
And the sauce, yeah. I probably won't eat another rib until the next year around this time. But
Or 4th of July
yeah,
time.
they was good. You know it.
Man, I pray everybody had a good night last night. And then I can just say, man, tonight, man, we're gonna have to keep on cleansing, keep on doing things that's gonna, work towards our future. I started writing in my journal already. First day I was in the journal, got me some things on my to-do list. Tomorrow definitely gonna be better because I'm gonna put some more things on the to-do list. Do my best to try to accomplish these things faster, get more energy, and so things won't be looking as bad, man. Things don't be looking bad around there. We don't want it looking
Right.
bad,
Oh yeah.
But that's what we're doing, y'all. We growing our faith, our belief system. We growing it. I believe it. I believe it. So we're gonna achieve it.
That's it.
It also
Yeah.
want to say like, and no, it's not everybody, but especially like in the whole Christian or church atmosphere. Let me get my prayer warriors. Why can't you pray?
Mm-hmm.
Your
Right.
guys, I
Right.
mean, yeah, everything is better in multiples. Like you can go far alone, you can go further with a group. Okay. But if I'm praying,
Yeah.
like, or if I'm manifesting, like, I know who to talk to. I know who hears me. I hear myself when I do it. I can pray on tongue. It doesn't matter. It's gonna get done. So you still have to
Right.
have more faith in the direction that you're trying to go, and stop trying to follow
Yeah.
all these false idols and everything
That's
else.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
For real, man. I like that. Shit, boy, we're gonna keep it right there where you at. You gonna go ahead and give us some of that knowledge on the go out of what was your some good information for the people.
Well, I mean, information we all give is great. Faith, like I said, faith starts with yourself. Um, just practice what you preach. For the most, I mean, I want to go. I was saying you can have everything you want if you're willing to give. You can have everything you want if you're willing to give up the belief that you can't have it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that.
That's what it is to
Hey.
me.
Yeah.
Mike, what you got, Mike?
Hey, well, when it comes to faith, you got to have enough faith in yourself to be yourself. Don't send a representative. Be you.
Right.
And stick to it.
Don't send the representative. I like that one. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit out of this. Man, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back. This here. This was something else. He who would accomplish little must sacrifice little, but he who would achieve more must sacrifice much. And he who would attain highly must sacrifice greatly. And I'm telling you, but we know this, but we just don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We
Yeah.
just don't do it. We gotta
Sure.
learn. We gotta learn to go ahead and take them sacrifices, take them L's, man, on situations so we can win in the end. Because you have to fail your way to success. Like I tell people all the
Yeah.
time now, I'm explaining to people, I say it to people a lot now that a try, we don't do trying. You got to either do it or you don't.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the only way it's gonna work.
Because a
But
coward
hey
dies,
man,
a soldier
that's a
dies.
what? That's a what?
That a coward dies a million, a soldier dies once.
Hey, come on.
That's true. That's true.
That's real. But man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all like and subscribe over there on YouTube, man. Y'all share these videos. And then that way we can keep more people in the loop of these good conversations, man. I got some people to tell me today that we doing good. So, you know, we're gonna keep on passing on great information. And that's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Peace to the next round.
Yes.
Y'all stay safe out there in
Hey,
Vermont, brother.
Sure will do.
for real. Hey, don't fall on the snow, man. And don't eat no yellow snow.
Shit, why?
After 2025.
Oh man. All right,
Peace.
y'all.